Welcome to another video. This video is going to be a very exciting review of a new to me brand. This video is going to be about Flower Nose, which is a Chinese brand, I believe an indie brand, and they do the most beautiful, fantastical, magical makeup with the most beautiful packaging that I have ever seen. They came out with a new Moonlight Mermaid collection, and this packaging just looks... it is amazing. It's even better in real life than it is in the photos. When I saw the photos, I was already sold. But when I got it in, actually, when I opened the box, I got so excited because this is absolutely stunning, and it also feels very luxurious and weighty. Sometimes with these kinds of brands, I'm a little bit scared that it's gonna feel cheap, but this all looks amazing. So let's get into the products, let's get into the makeup, and let's get into trying all of this. So I've never tried this brand before, and I decided to just keep it a little bit minimal, try some things, see if I actually like it, and then maybe later go back for more. But I decided to buy two of the lip glosses because these looked amazing. I got two of the pink range. There are different colors for the packaging, but I got two of the pink ones, and I got shade GEO4, which is a kind of like mauvey nude. It smells so incredibly sweet, like candy, but when I opened it for the first time, I was like, wow, that's a lot. I don't know if I like it, but the more I smell it, the more I actually like it, and the more I think that this is actually like one of the best smelling lip products that I've tried. Like sometimes I will smell a lip product that is like very, very sweet and it will be a bit too much, but these actually smell amazing, and I'm very excited about that because a really good smelling lip product is something that I can go back to because just the whole experience is really nice. And then I also got the shade GEO5, and this is kind of like a cool toned pink, a little bit of a mid-tone cool tone pink. And so these are supposed to be glasses, but I have noticed when swatching these that they actually stain. I haven't seen this in a description somewhere. I haven't really seen it anywhere, but they stain, and it actually makes me way more excited. And I'm kind of like, that changes everything. Oh, not everything, but it changes a lot because certain colors I like maybe a bit more as a stain than others. Like there are some colors that I love to wear as a stain. So this actually gets me very excited, and I just want to try these out. I think I'm going to start out with the more mauve shade, and then maybe later put on the pink shade, see if that will work. So it feels super cooling and watery. I don't think I've ever tried a lip gloss that felt like this. It looks really nice, but it's a very interesting sensation on the lips. I also am not the most experienced with like Chinese makeup. I do love the look of a lot of the brands, but for some reason I haven't really like delved into it just yet. But this feels really thin, very watery. It looks nice. I really have to see how this wears. If it kind of like stays on the lips. I really like the look and the color, but it's just so different from from anything I've ever tried that I really just have to keep it on for a little bit to see how I feel about it. Then I also got two eyeshadow palettes, and here is where the packaging really gets good. Like the attention to detail in this packaging just is so beautiful. It is just so magical. The raised details, it is so like, if I could have had this when I was a child, if I could show this to my younger self, I would have like screamed and be so excited, because when I was younger I was all into like fairies and princesses, and I was always playing dress up. It was really my thing. This would have been perfect for me. But I can also really enjoy it now that I am 27, because I am still such a fan of like princessy and magical things. Yeah, this looks amazing, and it also just feels very weighty. It feels luxurious. It feels very nice, which makes me even more excited, because sometimes I'm just not really sure if it will be as luxurious as you hope it will be. This is the shade 01 Stellar Sand. So this is more of a neutral eyeshadow palette. I chose this one because it has two of the shimmery shades, and I really wanted to try the shimmer formula of this. And I also really like cool tone neutrals. I really could see myself going back into this more and more and more. If I really like the formula, I can like use this for every day. So I was really excited about that. By the way, they also have a magnetic closure, which I really like. It's just a little bit hard to open if you have like slippery, sweaty hands, because it's pretty hot today in my house and in the Netherlands, and my hands are a little bit slippery, so a bit hard to open, but that's okay. Like, who thinks of that? And then this is also such beautiful packaging. I love the purple in here. It just makes it look so pretty. And this is the one in 04 Mermaid's Dream. I also love just how hollow this is on the back. I do believe that it's a sticker, not something that I usually pay attention to, but maybe that will like tell you something. And yeah, I really love this packaging as well. And on the inside, by the way, they have a mirror, but I have not taken off the sticker because it's easier to film with products that don't reflect that much. So this has a really like ethereal pastel-y color story that gets me really excited, especially this shade of purple. Like, the shades of lilac purple is something that really speaks to me. These shimmers are also sparkly, but a little bit more sheer in their sparkle, a little bit more ethereal than the other eyeshadow palette. But I also thought that these shades just look so pretty, and I'm kind of thinking I want to do a combination of the two eyeshadow palettes, just play around with it a little bit, because for me it's mostly about what is their quality like, what are the shimmers like, what are the mattes like, do I like this formula, because they have a lot of like really pretty eyeshadow palettes. They have done a lot of really pretty collections. By the way, I'm not really showing the boxes, but to give you a little bit of an impression, this is what the boxes look like. This feels like really high quality cardboard. In the end, I do think that I'm maybe gonna throw these away, but they are nice quality, they look really pretty, but it's just the actual packaging really steals the show. Usually I do show you the boxes, but this is kind of like what you can expect from this collection. This is the packaging from the lip glosses slash stains. Alright, let's grab some eye brushes and let's do some eyeshadow. And because I got so excited when seeing the purple, I think I'm gonna start with the purple first and kind of see what that does. Should I zoom you in just a little more? Just a little, so you can really see what we are doing. I'm just gonna start out with the purple because I really hope that this is gonna be good. These are pastel shades, so it can go either way. And I also don't really know like what the plan is with these. What these are supposed to be. Okay, I quite like that. It's more of a buildable pastel, but in the end I feel like it's working. That's pretty good. I can really see myself wearing this kind of like a one eyeshadow look, because it's the type of purple that has a little bit of like gray in it as well, but it's still fresh enough. And I really love this shade of lilac. It's like fresh but natural. I can really see myself dipping into this palette for the shade. That is really cute. It's a little bit powdery, but nothing like crazy. But when you dip in, you can definitely see that you did. Okay, this is getting me so excited for this makeup. Alright, what should we do? I'm kind of thinking, should I also go into the blue a little bit? Like this periwinkle shade. Also the type of shade that I really love. I think I'm gonna grab a little bit of that and place that here. Okay, that's really nice. That's actually really nice. By the way, sorry if you hear any background noises, but it's just so hot in my house right now. Usually I close the windows so you don't really hear all the sounds of the street. But now it's like not too crazy busy outside. So I was like, okay, I will leave a window open. Okay, that is super cute. I hope this kind of comes across in camera, but I think that this, for now, like, is looking so nice. I think I'm gonna grab the shimmer. I'm just like playing around a little bit. I'm gonna grab a deep purple shimmer on my finger, and because it's a little bit sheer, but it looks really nice, I'm gonna tap it over a little bit. But it's not gonna be the shimmer in like full force, because now it has kind of like a matte base, and that usually doesn't really do shimmers as much justice. Now it's just more of a sparse sparkle. Yeah, it's a bit more subtle. All right, it's not really blowing my mind, this shimmer, but I could already tell with the swatching that it was gonna be a little bit more subtle. So I think, like, if I really want the impact from the shimmer, then I have to use it in a different way, but that is good to know. I think it is time to dip into the other eyeshadow palette, and I think I want to dip into this cool toned, like, lighter brown. And I'm just gonna start out kind of slowly because I don't know how pigmented this is gonna be. Just gonna apply this in the outer corner. Alright, so this is really nice. I really like the blend. I like the pigment. Like, so far, I really like the mattes. I'm gonna take a fluffy brush and kind of blend over it because I went pretty far and I just want to see if I can still blend this all together, but I think that is going quite easily. I think I'm gonna grab the lightest shimmer over here and I'm gonna add that kind of to the center of the lid to see how I feel about this one. This definitely adds more sparkle. This is a bit of a different formula than in the pastel palette. I do feel like both shimmers that I tried so far got a little bit of hard pan. I can still pick it up, but it just looks like in the pan like it has a little bit of hard pan. I don't know if you can kind of see that, but the darker spots there. Alright, so both of these palettes have kind of like dark browns in them, but this one is a little bit more purple, so I kind of want to go into this one. The other one is more of just a standard chocolate brown. It's a slight difference. And I just want to do a little bit of a smoky situation, but more towards the lash line. So not too much in the actual outer corner. I do really like the second shimmer that I used. It really makes for this wet looking sparkle on the lids. The other one I really want to try on its own and with the glitter glue to see how I really feel about it. And I want to see if I will still be able to pick them up even with a little bit of hard pan. Alright, I think the eye look is subtle, but it's cute. Like, it's flattering. I do really like it. I think I'm gonna leave it like this, or I'm gonna put a little bit of the light pinky shimmer. I'm gonna put that in my inner corner. I'm gonna take a pencil brush and let's see what this does. It's just like a cute sparkle, not an in-your-face sparkle. It is an ethereal, kind of like accidental almost sparkle. Like you're actually a fairy and you just like walked through the fairy forest. And this is just what you like woke up like. Okay, so I put on some mascara, I did my brows, I put on the slightest bit of bronzer. I actually think the eye look is so cute. Personally, I think that. And now it is time to apply the blush. So the blush, once again, is in this beautiful, beautiful packaging with the raised details, with the mermaids, with the castles. It just all looks so fantastical, so pretty. I don't feel like I have emphasized it enough, even though I've said it multiple times already in the video, but everything is just so cute. And then we have this mermaid embossed blush that has a gradient that goes from a really light cool tone pink to a very corally pink to a more brighter cool tone pink. I think this looks so cute. I do have to say that the shades in the collection, they all looked pretty light. I feel like this was the more brighter one, the one that was gonna be a bit more visible of the line. Whew, I had to wait for such a long time so I could start filming again because there was a lot going on outside, a lot of noise, like church bells ringing for 30 minutes, I think. So let's quickly round up this video before any other noise comes my way. So the blush, we were at the blush. The brush that I also got. I got so many free things with this order. I will show all the other free things at the end of the video. But this brush is like a see-through brush with a little like cute heart handle. When I saw this, I was like, that can never really work, right, for a blush. I thought it looked too flimsy. I just wasn't feeling it. But now that I have it, now that I got it for free, I kind of feel like it might work. So we're just gonna try it out. Let's see if this works. Otherwise, I'll just grab another brush and I'm just gonna swirl these colors together. At this point, I don't know if it really would help a lot to try and grab one of the shades. I feel like this blush is gonna maybe be a little bit powdery, but let's just see. Hopefully it shows up. I do not have the fairest of fair skin tones. I'm also not like a medium or anything. Okay, now it's building up. Okay, that actually looks really cute. I kind of get it. It's kind of like this, like, freshen up the face kind of blush. Okay, I'm losing some hairs from this brush, but I'm kind of getting it. Like, it looks very refreshing. I do think that it will work the best if you have kind of like a neutral to cool undertone, which I do. So I quite like a light pink, cool toned pink blush like this. But if you have a deeper skin than mine, or you're a really warm tone, then I don't know if I would say grab a brush like this. It's kind of like this brightening idea, kind of like those setting powders that have kind of like a lilac undertone. That's kind of what I think of when I see this blush on my face. Okay, it's working better with the brush than I was thinking. Maybe another brush could make it look a little bit more pigmented, but there's something really cute about it. I do have to dip in quite a bit, but I like it. I like the shade. I like the formula. It's definitely a very matte blush. Yeah, it's interesting. It really has this brightening effect that I don't think I have seen like this in other blushes. I like it. It's a bit different for me. Alright, the lip gloss, the shine has gone down a little bit. I'm just gonna take it off and see what we have left when it comes to the staining. I got the makeup remover, like the lip product remover over here, but I don't want to fully remove it. I want to see if there's a stain. Like the remover I also got for free. I got so many things for free, you have no idea. Okay, I feel like there is some staining left, like you can see. It is just, it's a very interesting formula. It's very interesting because it's very thin. It has like a gloss to it, but it's so thin that it will disappear a little bit, but then there's a little bit of staining. It is a little bit different than I was expecting, as I said. Then we have the pinks. Should I just put it on top? I feel like this color, it's not too bright where it's gonna change a lot, like it's gonna affect a lot. So that is a really cute kind of brighter pink shade. I feel like it has gotten a little bit darker because of what I have underneath. Tastes a little sweet. It's just such an interesting formula. I don't really know what to think about it, but it looks cute. It's just very different from anything I've tried. Alright, so here we have the finished look. The lighting has changed a little bit since the beginning of filming this video because I had to wait for so long. Let me quickly show you what else I got with this order. So I got this little pin. It has kind of like this iridescent, glittery like background, and then we have erased details with the mermaids. I think it's really cute. I don't know exactly in what way I would wear it, but I think I would try it sometime. I think it is cute, but a lot of the time with these accessories I do feel a bit like it can get a lot, it can get a little messy. I don't know if I will use all of these things, but yeah, I guess it's fun to just see a little bit more of the designs of this collection. Then I also got the handheld mirror for free, and I think I got kind of like the iridescent one in this as well, with some pinky details, with some silvery details. Very like princessy. It feels kind of like luxurious. It is cute. It is cute. I just feel a bit like, did I need it? Did I personally need it? I don't think so. I don't think I needed it. I think then I showed you everything. I also got 2 lip products of the Circus collection, but I'm not gonna try them in this video. I got one of the like shiny ones and one of the matte ones. I just thought that the swatches of these looked amazing. The packaging of this is also very cute, feels very weighty. I think they did a great job with the feel of the packaging, but okay. let's go over the Moonlight Mermaid collection and what I eventually in the end think of it. So I think the actual eyeshadow palettes so far are really cute. The only thing I would say is that there's just a slight bit of hard pan in these shimmers. I think it's gonna be fine, but because of that I am not like yelling from the rooftops just yet how amazing this is. I have to try it out a little bit more, but the packaging is amazing. I really like the look that I did. I really like the mattes in here. Like the mattes were really cute, and yeah, I just have to try it out a little bit more, but at least the eye look is super ethereal. And then the lip products, they smell really nice. If you're sensitive to scents, I don't know if you should get these, but they smell really nice. They have a nice gloss. They're very thin feeling. They have this kind of like staining effect. I have to try them out a little bit more as well, but I do like them so far. It's just very different from from anything I've ever tried. Like, I love how it looks on lips. It looks really cute, but I was just thinking more of a traditional gloss, and that's not what this is. And then we also have the blush. I think it looks super cute and fresh. It is a very nice shade. I wouldn't dare to go lighter than this one because I believe this was one of the deepest shades, and on me it showed up with quite a lot of building. I'm quite like excited about the effect that this gives because of the brightening, kind of like lilac-y cool toned undertone. It just looks a little bit different on the cheeks, and I feel like it does match really well with my skin tone. So I am excited to try this out more. I am excited to really like dive into these products. I always give an update. I always try things out more and then come back with a new makeup update. So I'm just gonna be testing these out, doing more looks with them. But so far I'm really excited about this brand, and I'm pretty impressed with everything that I've seen and tried so far. Okay, that's gonna be everything for today's video. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like the video if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to let me know if you're picking up anything from this collection, and then I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.